Everyone, factoring into this evening's update, we're doing the latest Christmas update. I think this is the sixth one that we're we've done, or what we're doing. Going to use the CFS version 2 9-monthly forecast from the website Meteoseal to see what it's showing on. It's on the latest update. This was generated 12 o'clock yesterday. Takes 24 hours to come through, so 12 o'clock yesterday this was generated. See what it's showing for the Christmas period. We're going to start off in the middle of December and go through to the start of January. Now, before I get on with that, just want to mention the ads. There's a new video ad sitting above the video here on the events page at gazmovies.com, so press play on the video ad and you'll be able to see what it's all about. Gaz Shop is open, so you've got increased shopping to do at Amazon between now and Christmas. Just click through the Amazon banners in Gaz Shop. That's the key to that. Click through the Amazon banners in Gaz Shop. Go off to Amazon, do your Christmas shopping. At the same time, Gaz Movies is going to royalty fee on all the things that you're purchasing. Thanks so much for doing that. So as I say, this is from meteoseal.fa. You can find a link to that on the links page. It's for 9-monthly CFS, generated 12 o'clock yesterday. So you can go off and see that at Meteoseal if you want. So here we are on the 15th of December, and tonight's update looking very stormy for the middle of December. We've got low pressure to the northwest of Scotland, a secondary low feature here coming across the country. Of course, you can't sort of pin that down as an exact detail, that little low pressure there, so let's discount that and just say the general idea is that for the middle of December it's pretty wild, wet, windy, and that's been the theme from all the updates that we've done really. The past 5 have all shown sort of a buoyant Atlantic going into December, not much sign of northern blocking. There's been sort of interesting things within all of these updates, in that occasionally there has been some quite potent cold snaps, sometimes occurring around the Christmas period, sometimes a little bit before, sometimes a little bit after. So it's always been interest, but the overall sort of bigger picture is certainly for quite an active Atlantic, and it looks like that is tonight's sort of trend as well from the CFS 9-monthly. So let's run through and see how things develop with this. As I say, we're starting on the 15th of December, we'll run through to the 16th and then on in towards the 17th of December, into the 16th, on into the 17th. That first low pressure sort of runs through, but more low pressure is in the Atlantic. So 15th, 16th, 17th of December, lots of low pressure influences bringing wet and windy conditions in off the Atlantic. Never all that warm, because the jet stream is tracking fairly well to the south of the country, so we're almost on the cold side of the jet, so it is quite chilly with this. In fact, it could be cold enough even the snow on the northern edges of these low pressures across Scotland, but overall it's not a cold scenario because it's all coming in off the Atlantic. It's just pretty cool, pretty wet type conditions up to the 18th of December. Then as we move out into the 20th of December, we keep low pressure influences going really across the country, coming in off the Atlantic. So the Atlantic just keeps coming, really. It's a bit of an onslaught, this, and more heavy bouts of rain sweeping through up to the 20th of December. So we get onto the run up to Christmas on a very unsettled note, with these areas of low pressure still sort of coming through, going through the 23rd and 22nd. Another deep area of low pressure comes through there. That's quite a significant winter storm system sweeping through 22nd into the 23rd of December. That possibly starts to bring down some colder air as we go in towards Christmas Eve. And on Christmas Eve itself, signs of a bit of a ridge of high pressure starting to topple in off the Atlantic. That looks very transient, but it could settle things down. It's fairly cool as well, so there could be a little bit of frost going through with that maybe on the night of Christmas Eve into Christmas Day. This is the chart for Christmas Day then, the latest one from CFS, and high pressure is in there across the country. It's quite a temporary feature, I think, but it is in for Christmas Day, so it's a better day anyway. It would be drier, pretty chilly really, could be frost early and late, but probably a fair amount of sunshine for walking off that Christmas dinner. Now as we move through in towards Boxing Day, that high pressure sticks around, so it could be another mainly fine day for Boxing Day if this came off, but it doesn't take long as we get through into the 27th, high pressure slipping away and low pressure coming back in off the Atlantic. Notice the isobars are showing a long fetch southwesterly, so that's very mild air pumping up just after Christmas. And that's really how we go into the period between Christmas and New Year, Ben, on an unsettled note with low pressure coming through. We get through towards the 29th, and we're realigning things actually. So broad cold front through cut off that very mild supply there, but pumps up briefly on the 27th. And by the 29th, sort of in a cooler flow again. High pressure is out to the west of the country. So that could bring some wintry showers in to the north and the east as we get through up towards New Year's Eve. It's a chart for New Year's Eve, and low pressure to the east, high pressure to the west, bringing down this cold sort of northerly, northeasterly flow. So after a very brief warm-up around the 27th, that turns quite cool again. And this is the coldest period of the Christmas period, really, with wintry showers in the north and the east, mainly dry conditions out in the west. Will be a lot of frost as well, I think, as we go through Christmas Eve into New Year's Eve into New Year's Day. We start 2015 under high pressure, so nice frosty start to 2015, and then off it goes, and by the time we get through towards the 3rd of January, we're bringing the Atlantic back in again, more wet and windy weather coming in. So we've got a trend here, most definitely, on these updates, and the trend is for the Atlantic to be pretty buoyant through the middle and second half of December. Now that doesn't write off, as you've just seen there, that doesn't write off the chance of cold weather, because there's at least 2 cold snaps, one occurring around Christmas Eve, one occurring around the New Year. So there's at least 2 cold snaps within that, so it doesn't write off cold weather. But the big theme is that the Atlantic is quite buoyant through the middle and last stages of December, so it looks pretty unsettled. It's just going to be a case of whether we can pin down some colder snaps during that period. So that's how it's looking for tonight's update. We'll have another look again sometime over the weekend, not sure, either be Saturday or Sunday. I'll keep you posted on my Twitter and Facebook pages, but that's it for now, and thanks for watching.